Hello everybody, welcome back. I have a new video for you. I really hope you enjoy it. Good morning everybody. It is Wednesday and we have Romeo in the sink. I came in here to go pee and he scared me to death. Sometimes I just want to turn the water on him when I catch him in the sink. Hope you guys Wednesday is starting out well. It's early, it's cold, and I'm going to let Romeo sleep and go get some coffee. Hey everybody, so I'm just kind of checking in. There hasn't been that much vlog-worthy material to film for you today. Sorry, my phone. That will not be the case. The video will be probably a bit longer. I'm going to put my reflecting blog post, my reflecting video that I do at the end of each month in this video. So I'm going to film that in just a little bit. I'm going to go upstairs and film it. I've got some laundry on my bed, and I'm not even sure I'll get it all off before I start filming. It is a nasty, yucky day here. My day so far has been very sleepy. I woke up so sleepy today. I could have slept a long time, but I don't want to be in the bed all day. So, I got up. Did a lot of work on the computer. I have done a lot of phone calls today. Like, I've talked to my mom. I've talked to my sister-in-law a few times. I've talked to Scott. I talked to our oldest daughter, Laura. I've just had some long conversations today. But that's okay because I like catching up. And today, my planner, it is a lot of desk work. I went around. I did my morning routine. I don't forget to do that. I make the beds. I do what I need to do so the day is productive, and the house is cleaned up a little bit. I don't clean up my kids' rooms on a daily basis. No. I pick up their boys' bathroom really quick, grab any towels that they might have not gotten out, shut the shower curtain if it's not shut. But the kids are responsible for their own bedrooms, and so they clean them. And it looks like there is UPS here. Nope, they're going somewhere else. They're turning around. I just don't see the point of cleaning their rooms, and Jackson's room is a mess today, but I think they need to learn to do that, and Jackson's going to be cleaning his room, in fact, today after school. And there's my phone again. That time it's my husband. I'll be right back. Sorry, he butt dialed me. Scott had a meeting in Bristol today, and that's like 4.5 hours away, and him and a few other guys had to go down there for this meeting. So he is currently driving home from Bristol, but he's not coming home. He's going probably right back to the dealership and finishing the night out. So, and he sounds like extremely tired, so probably be a quiet night. For dinner tonight, I am making potato soup. I'm also going to make some homemade bread in the bread machine, but I'm only making the dough, and then I will form it into like little dinner rolls. And so it's going to be potato soup, salad, and bread. And that should be easy. And I need to start that. I'm going to really quickly go publish last night's vlog on my blog. I know it's, a little bit of a rhymey thing, but I'm going to do that. The kids should be home from school anytime, probably in the next 10 to 12 minutes. And, what else? Oh, and I'm going to, hopefully, I should have enough time. After I get the bread dough going, I'm going to organize the 2 drawers within the island. Maybe the Tupperware cabinet, I'm not sure. That's what I'm doing. And it seems like, a lot of my, quote, zone cleaning, which is basically from the Fly Lady. When I got married the very first time, actually it was before I got married. It was actually when I bought my first house. And I was like 20 years old, and I've only owned 2 and in my life, but that was my first one. And that one, I started using the Fly Lady system because, my family honestly had people that came and cleaned, and we were required to do some cleaning. My grandparents did a lot of cleaning. When I was with my mom, she did a lot of the cleaning. She made me do a lot more on my own than my grandparents, but that was okay. I needed to learn how to do it. But I was having trouble keeping up all the routines and trying to be a good wife and mom, but I was just kind of slacking. And a lot of stuff I didn't know how to do, so I went to Fly Lady. I found her somehow, and God, it was so many years ago. And I've used her system in my own ways for many, many, many years. So zone cleaning, which is just cleaning one particular area, like working a few minutes each day in that room of the week, spend 15 minutes every day for a week cleaning the kitchen. For me, that's not enough time. I do have time for more bigger projects than 15 minutes usually. My kids are not in sports yet. I think that's about to change, but I can devote enough time to the kitchen to get, more stuff done than just 15 minutes a day. So I'm going to work in there a little bit. I want to record the reflecting. It might be tonight. I like natural lighting. I know I'm kind of washed out a lot in my videos. Don't really care. Sometimes I prefer to be a little washed out, especially if I'm feeling bad. The lighting really does help make you look a little bit better. So I'm going to try to film that as well. So I might do the kitchen after it gets dark and just go up and film the reflecting part. But I still got some stuff I want to do. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do the reflecting part tomorrow in that vlog. Maybe. I really want to get it in this one. We'll see. We'll try to get it in this one. But that's what's going on around here. It's really, really quiet. As you can hear, I don't sit around with the TV on all day. I am a lover of CNN. But I don't need CNN every minute of the day. And by the way, I just noticed there was a mass shooting in California, in San Bernardino, where one of my friends that I made through YouTube and my blog lives. So I haven't sent her an email yet, but I want to. It came across my phone, actually. And then I did flip CNN on for a few minutes. The last time I checked, he was active and killed like a lot of people, so I definitely want to check on her. My prayers go out to their families. It's awful. We never had to worry about this stuff when we were kids, did we? We just didn't. At least, my generation and before me, we didn't worry about mass shootings or school shootings. We worried about people sticking needles in our Halloween candy, and we had to take it to the ER every year to have it x-rayed. But it's just, like I was telling my sister-in-law today, I would hate to be here on this planet in 25 to 35 years at the rate things are changing, not for the good, and at the rate people are being slaughtered in this country. And, I know it goes on in other countries. I'm not naive and I'm not indifferent. I really sympathize with everybody in war-stricken countries and such. I swear, but, here in the United States, we're killing our own people. And we're doing it because we're crazy or they're mentally ill. And, some of them I think are just downright evil. But it's just sickening to really think about it. So it breaks my heart, and my thoughts and prayers go out to California. And I want to go email my friend and just, I haven't talked to her in a while, but I'm still going to email her and make sure she's okay and in a safe spot. Because I worry about, my friends and my family, especially when things like that go on. Yesterday, one of the kids left their phones at school, and thank goodness it was turned in. School doesn't have that good of internet, so my phone wouldn't work, and it did. It showed the last location, but a kid found it and ended up taking it to the office. So thank you, Adrian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know he probably will never, ever see this video, but I'm sure Zane thanks you as well. Yeah, and the boys were good last night. You saw them doing their homework. I mean, it's kind of the new age homework on the iPads. I hate the iPads for school, but whatever. It's not my choice. But yeah, I've just had a busy correspondence type of day, and I'll film through the evening. It probably won't be that interesting, and I will do my very best to get that reflecting part within this video. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I got to get busy so I can get everything done. Gabby's all curled up. She needs to be brushed out. But she is just warm and cozy right there. So cute. Love her little face. She's given me some beautiful babies, including Cupcake. Say, but no more. I can't give any more babies. We just didn't want to put her through that anymore. We've always called her Minnie Mouse because of the purr. Hi. 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 And she actually smacks at the kids. She is not a fan of our kids. Jackson was so rough with her for so many years. She just doesn't basically like kids at all. And if she's on the back of the chair where she likes to sleep a lot, if they walk by, she will just smack them. Like, get out of here. But she's such a sweet cat. But you wouldn't think so when you're watching her deal with those rough kids. But she used to be the closest, cat to me. Romeo is, but now, I mean, she's still my baby, but she really loves when Scott comes in. She meows, meets him at the door, and, I hate people who don't think cats are sociable. I haven't met any of my cats, because this one will totally meet you at the door. She will wait on you at the door, and she will talk to you. Like, completely just meow nonstop. And so, lucky her. I would love to be napping. So I had the boys pick up their rooms today. Little Hedgehog's in that new cage. It's a lot bigger for him. And my mom was just worried that the temperature was too cold for him because it was open on the other cage. So this one's glass all the way around. But it's open just on top, so it doesn't really get the draft. I don't know if I showed you guys that. He is in that little house. And he now has a little more room to kind of move around. What are you doing?
I'm asking for my mother's number.
727? Oh.
Hold on, yeah.
And Zane's little room is clean, so happy. So I've got some laundry finishing up, just one load. I do have probably a load of towels that I need to, he's on the phone, that I need to wash. But, I'm doing good. I didn't have a ton I had to do around the house today. It was actually pretty clean. I've got this load of laundry I'm going to go fold, and right now on my bed I actually have some other laundry that I folded and that I need to put up here in just a few, but I'm going to finish these and then I will start putting some of it up. If I didn't love that cat so much, he would totally get a water bottle at him for being on the table, but we wash the table like every night before we eat, and we wash it after we eat or wipe it off. But oh my gosh, he is just like my baby. My mom thinks he looks like Colonel Sanders, or maybe a little Chinese man with a mushroom. I mean, with a beard. I mean, a mushroom. Why did I say mushroom? Duh. With like a little tiny beard, and he's just my baby, and he can pretty much be wherever he wants to be. Most of the time, though, cats are not allowed on the tables. He's not allowed on my kitchen counters for nothing, but it's hard to keep him off the table. All right, so at this point, I have folded laundry, got stuff done upstairs, got the boys to clean their room. Right now, it's like 4:30 p.m., and I am going to get the dough going in here for the dinner rolls tonight. And it won't take that long. It's just going to kind of mix it up. It's just going to be the dough. Then I'll pull it out. I will shape the little dough into balls, the little dough balls for bread, for little dinner rolls. And then I will let it rise a little while longer, and then pop them in the oven. So they'll be rising like while I'm making the potato soup and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going. moving right along. Got everything out and ready. Okay, so the bread's going, and the truth is that I didn't get it started early. So we're going to have like an 8 to 8:15 dinner tonight. The kids are going to have to get their baths, and they might need a snack, and I should have got this going earlier. That's my only complaint, is that I forgot to get it going earlier, but who cares? We'll be fine tonight, and we'll just have a little bit later of a dinner. Probably, I'm guessing, about 8 to 8:15, so we'll see, but I'm going to have to hurry and make the little rolls, and I'll probably only make like half of them, because I was thinking about freezing the dough and using the other half of the dough for garlic roast, so I might do that, but I definitely am running a little bit late dinner-wise, and I could have done this earlier. I'm kicking myself in the butt for not getting it done, but I think my family's going to be grateful for fresh bread whenever they do eat tonight. And now I just need to kind of clean up my mess and get finished. Close my little tablet up and get stuff cleaned up. And I love those little measuring cups. I use them all the time. And get stuff done. So while the bread maker is busy over there, I'm going to clean up these drawers. They're just like the cabinets. The kids just do not put anything where it belongs. So I'm going to redo these. I should be able to do these in just a couple minutes. I'm not going to film it. I actually filmed this already, and it's been a while since I've reorganized them. I don't really need to reorganize them. I just need things to go where they belong and stay that way. So this should be fast, but I'll show you them when I'm done. Like 6 minutes and I'm done. Like, seriously. I don't expect them to be perfect. We do live here, but I do expect it to be more clean than what it has been. And so, that only took a couple minutes. Like, seriously. It's pathetic that this is such an issue in our house. Like I said, I'm going to start penalizing them. And I know many of you guys suggested doing exactly what my mom did, which I love, because, you know, I love your guys' advice and support. I really just want to start docking like an hour off the internet time every time I'm going to give them like this week and this weekend to really get in shape. And then I'm going to start being a little more hard, like an hour without internet for every misplaced item, if I have to, whatever it takes. But this just makes me feel, oops, that must have fell between last night and today. This just makes me feel so much better. So, I mean, it only takes a second to put stuff up the right way. I mean, just a second longer, and you're done. So, hopefully, those knucklehead sons of mine will understand that. So, since that was so fast, this is the plastics cabinet. It's not as bad as it usually is, but I think it will only take a couple minutes to clean up, and then I'll be done. There I go. So, I do have like my pictures down here because they're kind of big. They won't really fit into the cabinets and thermoses and such. This is for like my little 21-day little serving size things and some extra lids. And I figured that would make it easier for the kids. But that took like 5 minutes, like seriously. And I don't expect it to be perfect, but that's better. Hey everybody, I just got a few minutes to talk to you, so I'll try to make it quick. But this is going to be kind of like my reflecting video where I go back over the month. Generally, I share some videos. I also always have a very in-depth blog post. So Thursday on my blog, you will be able to find probably a lot more than what I'm going to tell you right now about my reflecting, about looking back at November. So in November, we had Brittany's birthday, and her birthday is November 2nd, and I got her a pair of black Uggs for her birthday. We also had Zane's birthday. He wanted cash to save for the Xbox that he wants. We also had a road trip this past month, and we got full custody of Zane, which is the only reason I can talk about him. Somebody asked, like, what kind of gag order? What is going on? I'll just put it like this, and this is just like a general synopsis of that. When a child under the age of 18 is in the system, is in foster care, has all of that kind of stuff going on, and I'm not saying Zane or did or didn't, you cannot speak about it. They have rights. They might not want employers knowing in time that, you know, hey, for this period of time, things were going on in my life. We were given specific instructions of what we could say and what we couldn't say, and it wasn't like a gag order from the court. It would have been if I would have got in trouble for talking about something that I shouldn't have, but it was a gag order from the state, basically, and it's a law. So that's what that was about. We also made that trip down and back. It was very, very fast. And then Scott started a new job, which, you know, I don't know. I wish he would find just one dealership that he could be at forever. It just don't work like that a lot of times. Dealerships are cutthroat. They are a fast-paced, quick money kind of environment, and it's very stressful, and they don't stay there for more than a few years usually, the managers and such. So he started a new job. Then my mom and sister came down with their significant others, and we had kind of the Thanksgiving disaster. But, you know, I can sit here and call it that, and in some ways it really was, but in more ways than not, it was nice seeing my mom. I think I was probably more emotional while she was here because it's hard to, like, hide my emotions around her more. But it was a little bit stressful, Thanksgiving itself, but I'm still grateful. And I just was going through a very hard time. So in November, basically, you know, with adding another child who hasn't lived with us full time, he spent some summers with us, but he hasn't been in the house full time. And, you know, trying to work out different schedules and different shower schedules and different chore schedules, and just trying to find our way, adding another one in has been a little bit stressful. I love Zane with all of my heart, and to be honest, I think I'm probably his primary caretaker because Scott's working all the time. Last night he didn't get home till 9, and there's no telling what time he'll be home tonight. I hope not too late though. So I feel like, you know, Zane and I are getting closer by the day. We talk a lot, and he's a smart kid, but I don't want to put him on a really, really, really high pedestal because it's hard to live up for that. And when I said the honeymoon phase was over, Zane and I actually talked about that. And, you know, it's the period of just everything's great, because with kids, they're going to mess up. And like I said, holding him up really high is really hard for him to keep up with. He's just a kid. He's going to mess up like the rest of the kids. So it's been just a little bit of an adjustment, and it's not an adjustment that I'm not happy with. It's not an adjustment that I don't love. It's not an adjustment I'm not thankful or grateful for, because we're totally grateful for him being here. And he's a wonderful kid, and trying to get him and Jackson to see eye to eye all the time is kind of hard, but Jackson has a hard time seeing eye to eye with his own sister. So, you know, I understand that there's going to be some changes and some things that come up that we have to work through as a family, and I think we'll do fine with that. So, you know, I think in November, the stress and the switching of the jobs and honestly all the money being spent because we had so much to pay for Zane, and that was before he ever moved here. Lots of stuff, and then we have birthdays, like all the kids' birthdays in late October, early November, so that killed my savings account, to be honest. And Then we took the road trip, but I don't think that we ever fully caught up, Scott and I. It seems harder for us to catch up on sleep. We're not young. We don't bounce back like we used to. So, we came off that trip and had just a week of starting to get things normal. And then here we are at Thanksgiving. And like I said, I think just the stress of everything just like hit me over Thanksgiving. But I'm doing better, and my best friend was like, you know what, I've been through this. I want you just to work in that schedule, in that book, work off of the schedule, stay busy. And, I know a lot of you guys were talking about vitamin D, by the way, and I was taking it. I am low on it. That's what the doctor told me. And then I had to stop taking it, and so that's probably contributed, but I'm starting back up. Actually, I guess I should start up tonight. I never know what time's the great time to take vitamins. In the mornings, I hate taking all those pills. They're so big. I don't like taking them at night all the time. I don't like taking stuff like that. But I am going to get back on the vitamin D and, multivitamin and all of that. So, it has been a struggle to keep up, and be super happy and stuff, because I feel like I'm dealing with a lot. Not a lot of bad stuff, just a lot of stuff. So November was a bit harder, and I think December will still be, a little bit stressful. But it won't be as stressful. I'm not hosting a big, Christmas gathering this year. It's going to be the 4 of us, and then Jackson's going to take off for part of that with his dad. And I think we're just going to take it kind of easy over Christmas. It's not going to be like a huge blowout, but I really believe that come January, come February, come March, we'll be running smoothly again. It's just getting through all of these holidays. And, I want to talk because somebody said that I should address you guys who comment all the time, more than the negative people. I feel like the ones who comment, you guys that are in my life all the time, and you're leaving your incredible, inspiring, uplifting, motivating, helpful comments, know me. And they know my heart, and they know kind of how I live. And the ones who are kind of rude and just leave some snarky comment, I feel like I have to defend myself too. So the truth is, a lot of times I don't really have to, because I can either hit delete or, the universe kind of takes care of it. You guys are great for like sticking up for me and being kind. And I couldn't be more grateful. I love you guys. And I mean that. If I can't get to every comment, I do my best. But through November, I tried keeping up more with the comments. The more people that comment, the harder sometimes it is to always reply. And I think many of you know that. I try to reply as much as I can, but it's not always, quick. But I read every comment that comes in on my phone the minute it comes in. And some things I feel like I need to address really quick. And some things I feel like, well, that was a beautiful comment, but I can answer them back tomorrow or after dinner. Because even though I'm on video and I'm on the blog, I still have real life going on, you guys. It's not just sitting around eating ice cream. It's work. And I stay busy. And I have obligations beyond YouTube. So I think most people know that. The month of November, in terms of YouTube and my blog, was really trying to get back on track. And I feel like I'm pretty close to being there. So, again, on my blog, there will be more. There will be a big, long blog post about what I'm thinking, feeling, smelling, eating, doing, everything. So, if you want to see more, definitely check that out. And for this month in particular, this is the way the reflections video is going down. Now, in terms of referring you to other videos and all of that, we're skipping that this month. If you want to find some of my older videos, go through my playlist. There's another vlog channel from 2 or 3 years ago. It's called Kisha's Glam Gossip. I was just going to say Glam Gossip, but it's Kisha's Glam Gossip. You can check out those videos. And thank you guys for subscribing and being a part of my life. And I love you. And November was a little bit harder. It was a little bit more stressful. It was great in so many ways. But, life is life. And it is complicated sometimes. So I hope you guys understand that. And now I need to get in the kitchen, start the potato soup for dinner, and wait on the bread to finish up. I got to get it shaped and all that. So that's what's going on. I hope you like this reflections part. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. And it's already dark. Yeah, yuck. So I just got done doing the little cabinet below with the Tupperware, but I opened this cabinet and things just looked awful. So I just came in. I just kind of straightened up the glasses a little bit. The cups, that is, not the glasses, And the kids are terrible about putting these away right, too. I just kind of made them a little bit neater. Not a big deal. And it just took a couple of minutes. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. And that's what I tried to do. I don't try to always be Miss Perfect. I just try to make it better than what it was. So remember that. If you are somebody with a lot of clutter or a lot of stuff that is disorganized, start out slow, start out small, and anything is better than the way it was. So, just take your time and do your best. So the bread is done. I got half the dough here, half the dough under here. We're just letting it rest for about 10 minutes, and then I can start making the little balls of dough to make our delicious, delicious dinner rolls. That's home, everybody. There's Zane. Scott had a long day of going to Bristol. How was Tennessee?
It was fun.
And he hasn't had dinner yet either. We're kind of running late with dinner. Dinner will be done in just a minute, and we are going to eat. We are at dinner, everybody. Sky is taking a shower. Zane probably thinks I'm starving, as does Jackson, but we are eating, and I'm hungry. So I'm at my desk. I'm going to work in my planner for a little while, and I'm just still amazed that I've gotten through a whole year in my inkwell press. How amazing is that? And I have some things to figure out still, and I have a new Plan With Me video up just in case you haven't seen it. But, some things in my planner I don't get accomplished. Some things I do. Well, most things I do. Some things are put off to a different day. Tomorrow's kind of open, and I have some things that I want to try to do. So I'm going to kind of list those out and just kind of work up here for a while. It's quiet. It's peaceful. And everybody's kind of watching TV and all that stuff. So I'm going to kind of work. And figure out everything that I have that's upcoming for the month. And there's a lot. So I know that these vlogs, by the way, are not too Christmassy yet. And that's by choice, you guys. I don't do a ton early. I just don't. And, I'm just still getting through Thanksgiving and all that, and trying to get the house back in order and get the little bit of fall decorations I had out and get those put up and bring out some of the Christmas. It just seems like there's less hours in the day, I guess because it is, but when it gets dark, it is kind of hard to move on through it, but we're doing that, and I'm just going to get busy. So I worked in my planner for a bit, and I also started figuring some chores out. So these are the Erin Condren schedule pads. Oh, what a week. You can see they're broke down by the day on both. This one's Zane's, this one's Jackson's. So basically, they have 3 nights of dishwasher duty apiece. They have 1 night of cleaning the bathroom. This is the boys' bathroom, and I kind of pick it up myself a lot. The sink, the toilet, wiping off the edge of the bathtub, grabbing out anything that's empty. The mirrors, the trash, the floor should be like 10 to 15 minutes max. They both have 1 day off a week. They both have towel duty once a week. Zane's is on Saturday. Jackson's is on Tuesday. Every other Sunday, they rotate the trash. I need to write more about that. And bedroom cleanup. And I will do the dishwasher on Sunday. So, and sometimes I will help the kids out, but not a ton. There are some additional notes down here. Put up laundry when needed. Backpack cleanouts when needed. Get clothes out every night. Charge phones nightly. And, you know, I know this is not a lot, but I don't really want to put a lot on them while I expect them to make good grades. I want them to have a few things, and then we can add to it as needed, but I really don't like the way the kids do stuff. And I think they might have figured that out. But that doesn't mean that they're immune from having to help out in the house that they live in. You know, Zane doesn't give me much trouble about that. He will jump right at it and do what he's asked. Little Jackson, on the other hand, does not. So, I'm going to make 2 copies of these. I might hang one on the first floor and one on the second floor. And hopefully that will kind of, you know, figure things out for them. So, I did get a little more detailed about the trash because they usually don't do it right. And we have like 7 trash cans in the house total. So, I made a note of that. I made a note of what I want them to do every other Sunday. And, hopefully this will really work. We'll find out. And I do plan on paying them, you know, a few dollars, not much, if they do them well. And if they don't do them well, they won't get paid. And, you know, they really need to learn to do simple things. I guess I need to put make bed daily on here too. So that needs to happen. Let me write that in. Where is my pen? I'll put it at the top. They probably will hate that one the most. Okay. There we go. We'll see how that works. And then, you know, there's some other little chores and stuff, more so in the summer. But I just wanted to keep it fairly easy for them. It's, you know, I'm the stay-at-home wife and mom. I do a lot of the stuff, but I want their help on some stuff. And I think it will help teach them responsibility and teamwork. I do kind of split it up. There's not much they need to work on together. But I just think it will be easier that way. But as they get older, I'll start penciling in just a little bit more, you know, so they contribute. Hey everybody, so we just finished up dinner and I'm going to unwind and relax the rest of the night. So I'm going to end this vlog here. It's about 8:30 p.m. We ate just a little bit later than what I wanted tonight, but we ate. We've cleaned up most of the mess. I still have a few things on the stove and to wipe down, but Scott still needs to eat. So I'm just going to kind of relax the rest of the night. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you're finding it somewhat enjoyable. I need the new planner video to go live tonight or tomorrow, so I need to work on that. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to try to get in bed at a decent time. I've just been so tired today. So please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to get subscribed on my Facebook and Instagram. I love talking to you guys over there on both of those forums. And I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.